morning, Kenzie, the wood guy, NTS. Welcome back. Getting things started this morning. We got a willow oak removal, I think an apple tree removal, grind a couple stumps. We got to do some elevating on some willow oaks and just make a good day of it. The sun's coming up. It's not too cold, even though I dressed for it to be really cold. So I reckon we're gonna try to get a little bit of video of, I don't know, maybe some of the crane cutting, some of the Keaton cutting, some stump grinding. I don't know. We'll see what we can get into. Y'all hang out and just watch.
Don't spill none. Spill it, you're on camera. Well, I spilled a little bit. That's how you know you're doing it right. You spilled it on camera too. There's proof.
On camera.
It's proof, well, not AI.
It's debatable. We could still be AI. Actually intelligent.
Oh.
There we go. Keep on going. Keep on going. Yep. And voila. We have fluids. So we had to add a little bit so we added this hydraulic cylinder on here, you know, this jack. Sure beats hand cranking, but it's a wood splitter valve, and I think the seals on the spool down here, it started leaking, so I had to go get another one. And with doing that, we have lost some fluid. So just a little quick topping off this morning before we roll out. So this willow oak right here is coming down. As you can see, it's got a lot of fungi growth on it. And at the tip of the crown up there, about 50% of it's already dead. So, hey fellers. So that's coming out. We're gonna grind that stump. We're gonna grade it back flat. This apple is coming out. We're gonna grind the stump, do the same thing. I told Keaton we're going to keep some of the apple. Got a buddy of mine, Jason, beekeeper. I'm gonna give beekeeper the wood that we don't chip. We're gonna elevate this one, you know, just a minor elevation prune, and then we're going to take some of this off the house right here. So they've got some of these back here that we could probably get the majority with a pole saw. Their septic system's back here, so we're gonna have to be easy. Hey puppy, hey puppy, hey, what are you doing, puppy? So we got a little bit of elevating to do on those two, and then this willow oak at the front up here, we're gonna do the same, except it'll be a little bit more drastic than those two. Those two are so far away from the structures that it's not really gonna matter. But this one, Keaton, you can see about the elevation, you know, how we're gonna prune that one.
Yeah.
Well cap right there, but we should have plenty of access to set up here as far as the bucket goes. So I don't know exactly how you would like to proceed, but I mean, I can start snipping on this and getting it down. If you want to start back here with the bucket, and as far as the chipper, I would say park the 550 on the road for the time being, get the bucket in here, and then back the chipper, you know, the nose to the white line, and then work it out like that.
All right.
tried to borrow even more time you never have. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop, slide down the rooftop. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. You'd have to
a bunch of this apple. Maybe he can make some cooking wood for it. I know he likes to cook himself, so an apple's kind of rare to come by, so we decided to save some for him. So we'll get that loaded in the back of the crane here and help him out a little bit. Sweet apple. Ron Burgundy.
There used to be a tree right here. There used to be a stump right here. But there is no more. There is no more. The customer opted to just grade flat, not dig the hole out, put dirt back in. In due time, this will grow. It won't grow immediately, but in this geographical location, and it's not like there's a bunch of yard farming going on. Same thing with the apple stump. We, you know, just ground out the stump and then graded it back flat. That way they can mow over it, you know, not be brutal and violent, have holes and big piles of mulch. Elevated these two, or three really. Got it, you know, a bunch more clearance off the house right there. Those back there, those willow oaks, they're not going to be hitting them in the face while they're mowing anymore. Yeah, it's been a pretty easy, relaxful day. I mean, absolutely beautiful up here. We're kind of in a hole right here, but we did a couple jobs about 2 houses up 2 weeks ago, and you can see Pilot Mountain, Sartown, and Hanging Rock from all one view right there through the cedars right here, you can kind of, let's see here. I don't know how to make this thing zoom. So figured out how to make it zoom off camera anyways. I don't know if it actually worked through, but if we walk over here, you can see a clear shot of Pilot Mountain. Absolutely beautiful up here. Windy as all get out around here. They just cleared about 47 acres, I think, over there on the other side of that pasture, and has absolutely increased the wind velocity up here. But that's what it looks like now. Really opened up the front of that house. With that willow going, I know that's going to be good for them. The dead portion was hanging over top of this single phase right here, and well, they ain't got to worry about that no more. So I think that's it on this job. I think we're going to roll on and do a couple poplars. Well, actually, hold on a second. We might be able to get them to fit in there. It's a pretty full truck. 30 yards really don't take that long to fill up. Well, there's really no need for me to be here with the guys on this job, so I got a little bit of running to do, a couple phone calls, and go to the bank. So they're gonna hang out and take 3 poplars down and prune 1 maple and elevate over the house. That'll call it a day. We'll see you on the next one.